Chris from LazyLemming.com, and Rainbow Six Siege is not doing so well, at least in the UK, at least according to NeoGAF. We're talking less than 100,000 units sold. That's not very good. They say it opened at about number 6 on the charts, I think, and for a video game, especially a AAA third-party game, they rely on the first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks. Those sales are where the majority of their sales come from. And Rainbow Six Siege is not happening. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the game that has the black and white cover with the counter-terrorists, Team Rainbow, pushing through the wall or the door of the terrorists, and they're going like that. That's what Rainbow Six Siege is. Now, I have played Rainbow Six games from the OG days. I think the first one came out in '97. Played it, owned it, played it on the PC, and I even played it on, I think it came out on the N64. I played it there too. And I played it mostly on the PC though. From the first one to the second one, Rogue Spear. I played the add-on packs. What did you call them back in the day? Expansion packs. I played Rainbow Six 3. I played Rainbow Six 3 Gold. I played all those. Those were where it ended as far as like classic Rainbow Six goes. I own Rainbow Six Vegas 1 or 2. I don't think I've even played it very much, but yeah, I'm a Rainbow Six fan for sure. I put so many hours into Rogue Spear and Rainbow Six 3 online. So many hours. It was a lot of fun. It was a tactical first-person shooter. They don't make games like that anymore. Now, Ubisoft, they own the rights. They own all the Tom Clancy rights. And they put out this game. And they did it a little bit differently. They said, all future maps are going to be free. That's good. That's good because it doesn't fracture the player base. However, I don't know too much about it because I don't own the game yet, but there are microtransactions. Don't like that. I don't like that at all. Especially when I think of the history of the Rainbow Six games. I remember when Rainbow Six 3 came out and people were losing their shit that you could see the gun. You know how every first-person shooter game these days lets you see the gun? Because if you think about it, you're holding an automatic assault rifle. If you're holding it at the hip, I don't know if you can see me, you don't see the top of the gun. If you're holding it like this, of course you do. But Rainbow Six games before Rainbow Six 3 did not show you the gun at all. People were losing their shit over it back in the day. I remember talking to people on forums about this because Ubisoft made it an option to see the gun because all of the modern first-person shooters of the time showed the gun. But Rainbow Six had not until that point. And so people were really going crazy about that. And now, of course, it's not even an option to disable seeing the gun. But, things have changed for sure. Microtransactions are there. And Rainbow Six Siege, which was originally, I believe, Rainbow Six Patriots, a totally different game, does not include a single-player offline game, as far as I know. And that's not good news for Rainbow Six fans. And I don't know who Ubisoft is really trying to sell this to because Rainbow Six Siege it requires more thought than your average Call of Duty, which is pretty much shoot the bad guy, shoot the bad guy, shoot the bad guy. And I'm saying this as a guy who enjoys a Call of Duty game every 3 years or so. 3 to 4 years. I can't buy them every year. But Rainbow Six has always been above that. They were above Counter-Strike. They were above most first-person shooters that were their contemporaries. But now, they're kind of barely above that. There's no single player. Before, Rainbow Six games, as you plan out your strategy, we're going to have this team go this way, this team go that way. They're going to blow out the doors. This team's going to shoot the guys in the back. It was different. It required more thought. Granted, Rainbow Six Siege does require more thought than your average Call of Duty game. It requires more thought than Call of Duty Black Ops. but it's still a $60 game that's primarily online only. And at this point, they've burned a lot of the people that are actually familiar with the franchise, and they have not done a successful job at turning on new people to the franchise. So Ubisoft's in a bit of a pickle, and this series is probably in a bit of a pickle, because this was honestly Ubisoft trying to revive the series, because Ubisoft values the IP. It's a valuable IP. Millions of people have played these games, and Ubisoft did a bad job at getting millions of people interested in paying at least $60 for it. Because I'll get this game probably eventually, but not for $60. Not for $60. I do applaud them for not fracturing the player base with paid maps like Star Wars Battlefront or Call of Duty or Battlefield, any EA or Activision game at this point. I give them props for that, but no, I mean, they screwed up, and you know, it's a Ubisoft game. They put this out in December, maybe late November, I don't know, but yeah, of course, you don't relaunch an IP like this when you're going up against all these heavy hitters of 2015. You got Halo, Call of Duty, Destiny's relaunch. You got pretty much every game in the book, and you thought this would be a good time. I think early 2016 would have been a better time to launch or relaunch Rainbow Six. But that's my completely unbiased thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'll see you next time.